Modern garden and outdoor design ideas, stylish landscaping inspiration for small and medium spaces. Welcome to a new chapter of modern outdoor living, where architecture and nature meet in perfect harmony. Today's garden and landscape designs go far beyond decoration. They are extensions of how we live, breathe, and connect. The modern home no longer stops at the front door. Its energy flows into the garden, the patio, the courtyard, and the open sky. It is about creating spaces that inspire tranquility and connection, no matter the size, from compact city terraces to medium suburban backyards. Modern outdoor design embraces simplicity and purpose. Every line, texture, and material is chosen with intention. It's not about abundance, but balance, where minimalism meets nature's richness. Clean geometries, structured pathways, and open sightlines guide the eye, while soft greenery adds rhythm and calm. The modern aesthetic speaks in whispers of precision and serenity, allowing light, shadow, and form to become the true decoration. Materials play a crucial role in shaping this vision. Natural and industrial textures coexist beautifully, concrete, wood, metal, and glass working in harmony. Reclaimed wood decks offer warmth to sleek spaces, while exposed concrete grounds the design in strength and permanence. Corten steel planters with their rusted patina tell stories of time and weather, while glass partitions dissolve boundaries between indoors and outdoors. These materials aren't just functional. They reflect the modern philosophy of sustainability and authenticity. Lighting transforms the garden into a living sculpture. When the sun sets, the landscape awakens. Pathway LEDs trace the geometry of space. Warm uplights cast subtle drama on architectural plants and textured walls. Hidden under bench lights create intimacy for evening gatherings. The modern approach to lighting is emotional. It paints with shadow and glow, crafting atmosphere as much as illumination. Plants, too, have evolved from ornamental to architectural. The modern garden is a composition of form, texture, and movement. Designers now favor resilient, low-maintenance species that thrive naturally. Ornamental grasses that sway with the breeze, succulents that offer structure, and native species that preserve ecological balance. The magic lies in contrast. Soft against rigid, wild against refined, green against stone. This dance of opposites creates visual poetry, where every plant plays a deliberate role in the rhythm of the space. In small and medium gardens, creativity becomes the foundation. Space is precious, so design must be intelligent. Vertical gardens rise like living walls, turning blank surfaces into lush ecosystems. Built-in seating merges comfort with minimalism, freeing up ground space. Planters double as partitions, water features double as focal points, and every square meter has purpose. Modern design thrives on efficiency, the ability to transform limitation into opportunity. Sustainability has become more than a buzzword. It's the beating heart of outdoor innovation. Designers integrate rainwater collection, permeable paving, and solar lighting into their plans. Native plants reduce the need for irrigation, while recycled materials give new life to what was once waste. The modern landscape doesn't fight nature. It collaborates with it, embracing the cycles of light, water, and growth. Technology, once confined indoors, now lives outdoors seamlessly. Smart irrigation adjusts water flow based on weather data. Lighting systems synchronize with mobile apps, allowing homeowners to control mood and brightness with a touch. Even outdoor heating, sound, and shading respond to the rhythms of human comfort and energy efficiency. This subtle integration of technology enhances convenience without sacrificing natural serenity. Yet beyond aesthetics and function, modern outdoor design reaches deeper. It touches emotion. Stepping into a thoughtfully crafted garden feels like entering a story. The textures underfoot, the breeze through leaves, the soft hum of water, they awaken the senses and anchor us in the moment. In an era of constant motion and screens, our gardens become sanctuaries, spaces to breathe and reflect. The dialogue between architecture and landscape has never been more alive. Houses no longer stand apart from their gardens. They converse in materials, lines, and light. A home's wooden facade might echo in a pergola's slats. Stone tiles from the kitchen continue into the courtyard, uniting inside and out. This continuity dissolves boundaries, blurring where the home ends and the garden begins. Personalization has also taken center stage. Modern outdoor design is no longer one size fits all. It's a reflection of lifestyle and personality. For some, the garden is a tranquil meditation retreat with gravel paths and bamboo screens. For others, it's an entertainment space with an outdoor kitchen and fire pit. The magic of modern design is its flexibility. It adapts to how people live, love, and gather. Wellness has become a defining theme. Outdoor spaces are now designed to heal, calm, and energize. Yoga decks overlook ponds. Aromatic herbs grow beside seating areas, releasing scent as you move. Water features murmur softly in the background, while natural materials like wood and stone ground the senses. The modern garden is a living remedy, a balance of body, mind, and earth. In this new era, outdoor living is not about luxury but quality of life. It's about crafting spaces that breathe with you, that evolve with the seasons, that connect technology with nature, and simplicity with meaning. Every garden, no matter how small, holds the potential to become a personal sanctuary, a place of beauty, sustainability, and timeless design. Modern outdoor design is not just a style, it's a philosophy, a way of living in harmony with nature and time. It reminds us that architecture doesn't end with walls. It continues in the wind, the soil, the play of light, and the quiet hum of evening air. It's a celebration of life lived both indoors and out, guided by elegance, intelligence, and a deep respect for the natural world. The evolution of outdoor design has become a story of transformation, not only in how we shape our spaces, but in how those spaces shape us. The modern home is no longer a static structure. It's a living, breathing composition of architecture, light, and life. As we continue exploring this movement, we see the emergence of powerful trends that define the aesthetics and spirit of contemporary living, pointing us toward a more connected, sustainable, and emotional future. One of the most influential shifts in design today is the seamless integration of indoors and outdoors. This isn't just about installing large sliding doors or open patios. It's about continuity, using the same materials, colors, and rhythms to weave interior and exterior into one coherent experience. The living room opens into a garden lounge through full-height glass walls. The kitchen counter extends into an outdoor bar. Even the flooring may flow uninterrupted from tile to stone to gravel. This design philosophy dissolves barriers, inviting light, air, and nature into the heart of the home. Equally important is the rise of multifunctional outdoor zones. Modern homeowners no longer see the garden as a decorative backdrop. It's now a space to cook, dine, work, and unwind. Outdoor kitchens feature sleek stone countertops, built-in grills, and weather-resistant cabinetry. Dining areas are shaded by pergolas draped in climbing plants, while sunken lounges with fire pits create cozy evening retreats. In small spaces, designers craft layered solutions, foldable furniture, retractable awnings, and modular seating that adapts to changing needs. This dynamic approach makes outdoor living an all-season experience. The use of color and texture is also evolving. While minimalism still defines modern design, we're now witnessing a gentle shift toward warmth and tactility. Earthy tones like terracotta, olive, and sand are replacing stark grays and whites. Textures, woven fabrics, rattan, natural stone, and linen bring human softness to geometric precision. The modern garden no longer feels cold or sterile. It feels alive, tactile, and deeply personal. These subtle layers of texture turn simplicity into sophistication, creating depth without clutter. A key philosophy shaping the future of design is biophilia, the innate human desire to connect with nature. It influences every decision, from layout to material to atmosphere. Biophilic design invites natural elements into daily life, not just plants, but sunlight, water, sound, and even scent. Designers now create sensory gardens where rustling grasses, reflective pools, and aromatic herbs stimulate the senses. It's not just beauty, it's therapy. Studies show that spaces infused with natural cues reduce stress, enhance creativity, and promote emotional well-being. In essence, the modern landscape becomes an instrument of health. Another defining movement is sustainable luxury, the idea that true elegance lies in responsibility. This trend redefines what premium means. Instead of exotic imports or wasteful excess, designers prioritize ethical materials and longevity. Locally sourced stone replaces imported marble. Native plants replace thirsty exotics. Solar-powered lighting and recycled composite decking merge beauty with purpose. It's a quiet, confident luxury, one that respects the planet while elevating design. In this new aesthetic, sustainability is not an accessory, it's the foundation of style. Technology, meanwhile, is evolving from novelty to necessity. Smart outdoor systems are becoming integral to modern living. Automatic irrigation adapts to soil moisture levels, weather forecasts, and plant needs. App-controlled lighting changes color temperature to match time of day or mood. Smart pergolas with adjustable louvers respond to sunlight intensity, offering comfort and energy savings simultaneously. This intelligent design enhances efficiency while maintaining the calm, organic feel that defines contemporary outdoor environments. One fascinating evolution is the rediscovery of craftsmanship. As technology advances, there's a growing desire for authenticity, handmade details, artisanal finishes, and the irregular beauty of natural imperfection. Designers are blending modern forms with traditional techniques. Hand-woven furniture beside concrete walls, clay tiles with clean glass lines, handcrafted lanterns illuminating modern courtyards. This marriage of high design and human touch creates emotional depth, a quiet dialogue between innovation and heritage. Urban environments are also reshaping the conversation. With cities becoming denser, small space innovation is thriving. Rooftop terraces are turning into micro-oases. Balconies evolve into green sanctuaries with vertical planters, small water features, and compact dining corners. Designers use light colors, mirrors, and layered greenery to create the illusion of space. Even the smallest outdoor area can become a place of retreat, proving that beauty and serenity don't depend on size, but on intention. In landscape architecture, water continues to hold symbolic and aesthetic power. Modern water features are minimalist, thin reflecting pools, sculptural fountains, or narrow rills that trace the geometry of a pathway. The sound of trickling water introduces rhythm and calm, masking urban noise and enhancing mindfulness. Combined with stone textures and soft lighting, water becomes the soul of the space, embodying movement, reflection, and tranquility. As climate awareness deepens, outdoor design also adapts to environmental realities. Designers are now creating climate-responsive gardens, landscapes that evolve with their ecosystems rather than resist them. Shade trees and pergolas regulate temperature naturally. Windbreaks are strategically placed to shield against harsh weather. Drought-tolerant plants reduce water use while maintaining beauty year-round. The goal is not control, but coexistence, a partnership between human ingenuity and nature's intelligence. The social aspect of outdoor living has also grown. The garden has become the stage for modern community, a place for conversation, celebration, and connection. Outdoor dining spaces now rival indoor ones in comfort and elegance. Fire pits and lounges bring families together after sunset. Even in compact homes, people are designing corners for intimacy. A two-chair nook under a tree, a hammock beside a wall of ivy. These simple gestures redefine luxury, not as material excess, but as time spent meaningfully in beautiful surroundings. Lighting continues to evolve as one of the most artistic elements of design. Beyond practicality, lighting now tells a story of mood, motion, and time. Designers use layered light, ambient for atmosphere, accent for focus, and task for function. As daylight fades, the garden transforms into a cinematic scene, with soft glows highlighting textures and silhouettes. Smart lighting systems even mimic the natural rhythm of sunrise and sunset, aligning the home's energy with the Earth's cycle. In modern design, the garden is no longer a separate world. It's an emotional landscape that reflects who we are. Every curve, every texture, every glimmer of light contributes to a larger narrative, one of mindfulness, creativity, and evolution. The trends we see today are not fleeting fashions. They are expressions of how society values connection, authenticity, and well-being. Modern outdoor living is ultimately a philosophy of balance between innovation and nature, luxury and simplicity, private retreat and shared experience. It's a vision of a world where homes breathe with their surroundings, where technology serves serenity, and where beauty aligns with purpose. The future of design is not about building more. It's about feeling more, connecting deeper, and living better in the spaces we call home. The future of outdoor design is not about invention alone, but about evolution, the natural progression of our relationship with space, light, and the environment around us. As we look ahead, we see a world where homes and gardens merge into seamless ecosystems that reflect values of balance, well-being, and intelligent living. The trends shaping tomorrow's landscapes are more personal, more sustainable, and more emotionally resonant than ever before. One of the strongest directions in design is the creation of experiential outdoor spaces. These are not simply beautiful areas. They are immersive environments designed to awaken the senses and emotions. Every path, texture, and sound contributes to an experience. Imagine walking barefoot along smooth stone steps warmed by the sun, hearing water trickle softly nearby, and smelling herbs that release fragrance with each step. Designers are crafting gardens that invite interaction, not just observation. Spaces meant to be touched, heard, and felt as much as seen. Another defining movement of the future is adaptive design. As urban life evolves and climate patterns shift, flexibility becomes essential. Outdoor areas are being designed to transform with changing needs and seasons. Retractable roofs convert open patios into all-weather lounges. Modular furniture adapts from dining to relaxation setups. Portable fire features and foldable partitions make reconfiguration effortless. This adaptability ensures that outdoor living is no longer limited by weather, time, or occasion. It becomes a year-round extension of the home. In parallel, there is a growing focus on mental wellness and emotional restoration through landscape design. The future garden is conceived not only as an aesthetic statement, but as a healing environment. Designers are drawing inspiration from psychology, neuroscience, and ancient philosophies to create spaces that reduce stress and restore balance. Gardens designed for mindfulness include meditative pathways, reflective pools, and soundscapes of rustling leaves or water. Aromatic planting, lavender, jasmine, rosemary, stimulates calm and focus. Natural textures like bamboo, stone, and clay connect people to the grounding essence of the earth. These gardens are living sanctuaries where the body and mind find harmony. Sustainability continues to deepen its roots, evolving from a design consideration into a way of life. The coming years will see the rise of regenerative landscapes, outdoor spaces that don't just minimize harm, but actively give back to nature. Designers are integrating micro-ecosystems, pollinator gardens that support bees and butterflies, composting systems that enrich soil naturally, and native meadows that restore biodiversity. Water recycling and renewable materials will become standard practice, and solar energy will power lighting, pumps, and outdoor technology. The goal is no longer to dominate nature, but to live symbiotically with it. Technological innovation will play a quieter, yet more powerful role. The outdoor spaces of the future will be infused with invisible intelligence, smart sensors, energy-efficient systems, and responsive design elements that learn from human behavior. Gardens will monitor soil health, optimize irrigation, and adjust lighting automatically based on mood or activity. Subtle audio systems will integrate natural sounds with soft music for relaxation or entertainment. Voice control and automation will make comfort intuitive, blending convenience with natural serenity. Technology will become the silent partner of nature, unseen, but profoundly enhancing the experience. A new aesthetic language is also emerging, organic minimalism. It moves beyond rigid modernism into something softer, more human. Curved lines replace sharp angles. Neutral palettes are layered with natural hues: clay, moss, sand, charcoal. Materials like rammed earth, lime plaster, and untreated wood create an atmosphere that feels timeless and tactile. This organic approach embraces imperfection, allowing materials to age gracefully and gain character. The result is authenticity, spaces that feel alive, lived in, and in tune with their surroundings. Community, too, will play a vital role in shaping outdoor environments. Shared courtyards, rooftop gardens, and green communal terraces are becoming integral to urban design. These collective spaces foster connection and sustainability simultaneously. Places where neighbors grow food together, share quiet moments, or celebrate under the stars. In an increasingly digital world, such communal gardens offer something irreplaceable: human presence. They remind us that architecture is not only about space, but about the relationships it nurtures. At the artistic frontier, outdoor spaces are becoming canvases for creative expression. Sculptural installations, kinetic art, and interactive light features are transforming landscapes into living galleries. Designers are collaborating with artists and artisans to integrate craftsmanship into architecture, stone mosaics that tell stories, metalwork that casts moving shadows, and water features that reflect light like glass paintings. This intersection of art and nature elevates the outdoor environment from a backdrop to an experience of wonder and emotion. Cultural influences are also reshaping design narratives. The global exchange of ideas brings diversity to aesthetics. Japanese Zen minimalism merges with Mediterranean warmth. Scandinavian simplicity meets tropical vibrancy. The result is a hybrid design language, global yet local, refined yet grounded. Each garden becomes a dialogue between traditions and innovation, between heritage and the modern spirit. This fusion gives rise to timelessness, where the space feels relevant today and enduring tomorrow. In the domestic sphere, personal storytelling through design will become increasingly important. Homeowners are now viewing outdoor spaces as reflections of their identity, values, and memories. A corner of the garden might commemorate travel with Mediterranean tiles. A minimalist deck might recall the calm of a Zen retreat. The landscape becomes an autobiography told through form, texture, and light. Every design choice, from the scent of the flowers to the grain of the wood, becomes part of a personal narrative. Looking forward, the boundary between architecture, landscape, and lifestyle will continue to fade. Homes will no longer exist apart from their environments. They will grow from them. Green roofs will merge into treetop canopies. Glass walls will dissolve into reflections of clouds and sky. Gardens will climb upward into facades and cascade downward from terraces. The future will not distinguish between house and garden, inside and outside. It will celebrate the continuum between them. Ultimately, the story of modern outdoor living is a story of return, a return to authenticity, to mindfulness, to our roots in nature. The trends of tomorrow aren't about complexity but clarity, not about abundance, but meaning. We are moving towards spaces that are both intelligent and emotional, futuristic yet deeply human. The future garden will be a living ecosystem of design, technology, and soul, a place where architecture breathes with nature, where sustainability meets art, and where every sunrise reveals not just beauty, but belonging. In this world, modern outdoor design is more than a trend. It is a philosophy of living, one that honors simplicity, celebrates connection, and reminds us that the most profound luxury of all is harmony.